Hello, my people. Welcome to 2024. Welcome to my stream, the Lion Spirits stream. My name is Julian, in case you did not know. Yes, today I want to talk about nothing, and I want to do nothing. But nothing never is nothing. Talking about never, I recently told my kids that two words are not appropriate for human beings, and these two words are never and always. So it is not a good idea to speak of yourself using the words I never or I always, because that puts you under inhuman pressure. Just a side note. Sorry, it's not Corona. Yeah, nothingness, emptiness. That is the topic. Today I woke up and, David Goggins would say, I procrastinated like a motherfucker. But, well, I got up and cleaned house but then at some point you're finished, you're done with everything, and you don't really know where to go, what to do, and you feel boring. And then I started thinking about doing nothing, actually, because this is the plan for the day, is doing nothing. But of course, now I contradict myself and use these words. Nothing is never nothing, and you always do something. And it is actually very important to sometimes overcome that feeling of feeling boring and still do nothing, like listening to silence. And we will talk about this topic. But let's first do nothing. No, I'm just playing with you, sorry. First I want to talk about something else. Considering David Goggins, I have to jump in the topics because the topics jump in my head sometimes. No, I planned this talk, actually. Really, I planned it. And while running, and my provocative claim for today is everybody lives his life the easiest way possible. And this, of course, will be offensive or triggering for some people. In extreme cases, it might be completely wrong. If somebody is going through extreme suffering, being a real victim of his or her circumstances, then I'm not saying this person is living the life the easiest way for him. But in many cases, if you decide over your life, if you have the possibility, the ability to change things, if you're living in our Western Hemisphere with a great Western Hemisphere, what I'm saying is, if you have abilities to adapt, if you take accountability for your life, you live life the way it is the easiest for you. And I came to this claim by thinking about David Goggins, because this man, he first sprayed roaches at night as a job. This was his job. And he did that for money. He went into the restaurants and sprayed and killed the roaches. And that was the job. And then he completely turned that switch at some point, and now he is a fitness guru. Like he's running hundreds of miles literally weekly, and doing crazy records in 3,000 pull-ups in 12 hours, stuff like that. And I think for him it's the easiest way to live like that. It is easier to run 50 miles a day and doing hundreds of push-ups and pull-ups and crazy workout routines is easier for him than to live any other life, like spraying roaches at nighttime. It's easier for him to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, jump into ice cold water, swim 20 miles and then run another 200 miles. This is the easiest way for him to operate. He feels good doing it. Okay? And on the other hand, there will be people, they are doing their job, but they are not really happy with doing what they do. They complain all day, and when they come home, they are completely exhausted. And at home, they will talk to the people, whoever they find. They put their energy on them and tell them, oh, I'm so tired, I'm so done, it was so hard today. And they do not proceed to celebrating life. They will keep on complaining, being broken, putting their own tiredness, exhaustion on everybody, and basically, yeah. And this is what they choose in life. This is what is the easiest way for them to operate, and this is fine. There is the David Goggins way, there is this way, and there are 1,000 other ways. So just let this sink in, think about it, and let me know what you think about it. Come on. I get so few comments. I get so few viewers. I'm begging you. No, I'm not begging anyone. No, I'm not forcing anything. But I'm waiting now. And you take time. I'll just get another coffee. Today's the day of doing nothing, so we're not in a rush, right? What is that? Oh, it's a small riddle. Right. Yeah, and today for me it was I knew I have to go shopping today because we had 2 days, shop was closed. It's terrifying, nothing to consume, nothing to buy. I should have get up very early and be one of the first people going to the shop and buying stuff and go home and consume it. 3 croissants, man. I saw this poor guy, he only had 1. Man, I got 3 and I've eaten them all. See? I'm just kidding. I did not eat anything today because I operate the best if I do intermittent fasting, which means skipping breakfast basically. This gives me more energy. And I had to go running today. Not 100 miles, just 10 miles. And this broke my procrastination. For me it's the easiest to go running first, and then I can do this video, then I can go shopping, and I will enjoy the things much more. Because if you are hungry, if you have run through the forest in the rain for 10 hours, then you really appreciate anything you get. But you will be thankful that you have a shop to go shopping. You will enjoy that 1 croissant much more than the person who was the first in the shop and he bought 3 and eat them all for himself, before getting hungry. You will enjoy that one much more. Sorry that your attention span is so short. I'm really sorry for that. I'm not bombarding you with information all day, We're taking it slow. Right? Okay. But I have content, don't worry. It's coming. Everything at its time. You want to encounter the content. You don't want to grab it. You don't want to force it. I'm not forcing anything. Let the fruit give itself by itself. Don't harvest it before it's budding, you know what I'm saying? Before it's finished. You know, don't be greedy. Don't be needy. Reset your receptors. You need to fast everything if you can. It's necessary. Be alone. Don't put something in your ears all the time. Music here, commercials here, something, videos, video, information. 4 different enlightenment streams. Great, that's what I did yesterday. It was nice. I'm grateful for that. Thank you. There's so great people on YouTube. Alright, we're going on now. I'm done with my consumption of coffee. See, you need really to reset your receptors, because it does not matter whether you got 1 present for Christmas or 100 presents. It does not matter whether you have 1 friend or 100 friends. It doesn't matter whether you have 1 family member, because family is not what you are related with, your family structure. No, family is who treats you like family. Or if you have a huge family, it is great to have a huge family, yes, and it's great to have a lot of friends, and it's great to get a lot of presents. But it does not matter, because it does not matter whether you have 3 croissants or 1 croissant. You know, because if you have gone through the valley of the shadow of death, if you have traveled through the desert, if you have been climbing mountains in the sunlight or in the rain, if you have fastened, if you have opened yourself for the emptiness, for the nothingness, if you have exposed your body and mind to it, you will enjoy that one moment, and you have only 1 mouth to taste, 1 nose to smell. Okay, you have 2 ears, you got me there. But you have only 1 consciousness to perceive whatever you perceive. And when you reset your receptors, whatever is coming your way will truly satisfy you. And the more you add to it, the less you will enjoy it. This is the big justice, the big equalizer, okay? Emptiness, silence, nothingness, fastening, absence of everything. These things are actually healthy. If you not eat in the morning time, if you not eat for longer periods of times, your body starts to detox. The whole body chemistry turns alkaline, and I don't know how to spell it, autophage or autophagy, autophagot, I don't know, something. It starts that your body actively detoxes and cleans up. You know, if there are people who always complain, always quarrel, always be worried, always be anxious, always be aggressive, always envy other people, whatever, all the negative stuff, these things produce toxins in your body, and you can clean them, because they are even infective. If you leave these people come too close to you, they can maybe put something on you, because they're always rubbing your face. I'm so happy I got 3 croissants. You know, we did something, we call it sex, we did that. Look, we are so proud, we did it 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. They rub it in your face, and you'll be like, I'm good, you know. The problem is when people start rubbing things in your face, and don't get triggered, but if, something, shit tends to stick to you, something will get you somehow triggered, and you can let all these toxins go away by exposing yourself to emptiness, to doing nothing, doing introspection, resetting your own receptors. Because if you get one present for Christmas, if you have one friend, if you meet one person, if you get one nice word, if one person smiles at you, and something will happen to you, it's just one small moment, it will feel better. It will feel like this is the content of life. This is everything you can get. There is not more to get out. Okay? Yeah, and this is also the problem I realized is whenever people start rubbing things in your face, like, I'm so confident, I'm so happy, I did this, I did that. And it will always be things that you can count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or you can make a picture of it. These things don't count for me. I don't care about these things. They are important, but I'm not chasing them. And when the people rub this in your face and they look at me, you can only be confused. You don't know what to do and to say, well, all right, nice for you. I'm happy for you. But you cannot live together with people who constantly being in this competition and on this mode. Because these people, there is people who cannot operate in another mode. They are stuck in this mode. You have to free yourself from them. Otherwise they will drain you by always putting you back on this level. Right? So my people, I wish for you that you are able, that you have that luxury to do nothing, to live simple, to have as few property as possible, to be able to run in the morning before you consume anything, that you take an ice cold shower before you enjoy the warm water, that you have this privilege to be alone and do nothing and overcome that boredom. For children, it's also great. They will come and say, "Oh, I'm bored," and then you will tell them, "Hey, that's fine. We will not play computer now. We will not watch something. We will not do this. Nothing. I will not entertain you now." And if you in the morning time, let them do this in the morning time. They will find a way to play with nothing. It's great. This is great. This is fantasy. This is creativity. This is the wheel that rolls all out by himself. Yeah, and I want you to overcome this boredom, to do introspection, and also to not be greedy in life and force nothing. Don't chase the people, don't chase the moments, don't chase anything. Wait for the things to come, because this is the only way to encounter a moment, encounter a person, encounter a smile. Wait for the fruit to give itself by itself. Don't pick it. Yeah, I have already talked today about that one word where everybody is making so much trouble around sex, I feel like sometimes some people speak about this or have this in their consciousness, make some tumult about this, but it's actually not it has nothing to do with me. It's like the same word for a completely different thing. Because some people will only go towards that climax. And for them it's something that they can count. It's like 1 time, 2 times, 3 times again. But again, I'm not only talking about sex. This applies to everything in life. And what I want to say is, isn't it an awkward silence? See, if if you put everything on that level of competition and greediness, of picking something, of taking something, again, you miss the chance of encountering. This is taking. This is competition. This is I win, you win. I'm first, you second. You first, I'm second. You won, I lost. I give, you take, whatever. This is a mode. It bypasses life. It's like when you were at school in German, in your mother tongue, whatever it was, when you were writing essays. You can write a fantastic essay. The teacher may tell you, oh, it's a great story you told. It's so interesting. This was and this and that. But you miss the topic. And this is what I think. And I don't rub it in anybody's face. You don't have to watch my video. I'm not competing with everyone. But if you rub in my face, how often you did this, how much you have, how this and that, I have 3 cars, they cost so much, then I tell you, it's a fantastic story. But you failed the topic. Okay? I'm good. Saying, what I'm saying, man? It's this, often you will see people who rub in your face, again, their happiness, their confidence, and you will be confused. And you will say, all right, well, I'm confident and happy too, that's fine, that's okay, all right? So my people, let's not get it twisted. We're on the right track, right? So my people, you are doing it right if you're not forcing, if you're not counting, if you're not greedily amassing things, if you not try to hoard things. No. That one sip of water when you travel in the mountains will taste better than all the rich man's Coca-Cola that they drink on their ships in the sea, where they disturb the good whales and orcas, And when you travel through the valley of the shadow of death, fear no evil, 'cause you're on the right track. Don't go shortcuts, don't go the easy way out. You will be rewarded. You are on the right track, you have always been on the right track. They try to make you believe you have to go the shortcuts, go the easy way. They want you to follow them. No, you go in your own way. You go in a way nobody can go. You're going off the path. And this is why you're not in competition. So the camera was overheating, and I suddenly pushed the button to record, so we're on show now, on stage, right? All right, let's go on. Right, so time is on my side. I know I can't sing, but this song, I think it's Rolling Stones or whatever. Yeah, what you need is time and trust and connection. Feel connected to the world, nature, the cosmos. You are part of it, and it is part of you, and everything will come at its time. Go on. You were doing it right. You had this clue. You had that feeling, and now you are sure it is right. And this is the next level. And if people rub something in your face, let them wear that cap, it's not yours. Yeah, so there is not a lot left to say now. I wish you that self-confidence to walk your path, to leave all the competition behind, to embrace nothingness and emptiness. You can study the Taoism, and I would recommend the Tao Te Ching. Tao Te Ching, I will write it in the description. I recommend the Mu-Shin, which is from Miyamoto Musashi. A lot of Eastern philosophies, are embracing the nothingness, the emptiness, You need to empty yourself in order to be filled, right? And you have to stop chasing in order to receive. Yeah. So, is there anything left? I think we talked the nothing. We talked about nothing enough. And I wish you a nice, smooth taking off in 2024. Lion spirit out.